Oh my god, it's so fluffy!
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Okay, so welcome back to part 2 of What Remains of Edith Finch. I was going to do an introduction to this video, but there doesn't seem to be any main menu. It just threw me straight into the game, which were pretty weird. What I was going to say is, I am aware that I've not gone back to Resident Evil yet and Zelda. The reason for Zelda is because every time my sister comes to my house, she wants to play 1-2 Switch on the Nintendo Switch, and I've got a lot of crazy cabling behind my monitors, so I have to mess around with all the cables to get the Switch out, to take it into the living room, to set it all up, to play that with her, and then I have to fetch it back in here and just mess around setting it all back up again. But I will set it all up in here this week and get some more stuff recorded on Zelda for you guys. But yeah, in the meantime, part 2 of this. See what crazy ancestor we're gonna see this time.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Very cool.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
So she had seen this bedroom before, but she'd only seen it through a peephole. Okay. Where are we meant to be going though?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Maybe it were her grandma or her mum. What I never noticed before when I was editing part 1 is the banister. If you look at the banister through the window there, it's all broken and it's been repaired. So maybe someone had a fall. And I'm guessing it's going to be Edie, because she said Edie... Actually, I can't quite remember what she said about Edie, but when you first came into the house and you saw the dinner table, and she said it were exactly the same as before it, she said it were exactly the same as the day they left. There's a wheelchair and it says Edie on it, so Edie's disabled. Now she's either been born disabled or that banister, I'm guessing she fell from there.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Ah, so is Edie an old lady? Okay. I think that's the shark. Oh yeah. Oh no, that's Molly. What am I thinking of? I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Yeah, I'm sorry I skipped that first part. I don't even know what happened. Pressed the trigger and it kind of just skipped it. I don't think it was talking about anything important. Yeah, that's what I did.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Right, so Edie's your grandma. She must be the one in the wheelchair. Her father died in that accident. She had a husband called Sven, and Molly were her daughter, the girl who...
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Right. So is this game set in Norway then? I never knew that.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Pretty cool. So his story weren't actually a playable story, it was just a viewfinder, whatever you call them. So cool. So she's on a lot of medication and a lot of oxygen. Edith Finch built this house in 1937. Okay.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Dragon kills Finch.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
So there's nothing else that I can look at, is there? Oh, that's where I came in.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Great-grandma had always been the family's biggest fan.
That's a Singer sewing machine. Pretty cool.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Can't walk anywhere on this game without it just launching you into a story. Still pretty cool though. I like narrative games like this. Pink and fluffy. Oh my god, it's so fluffy!
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Don't diss this bathroom. This bathroom's pretty awesome. I'd have it. Oh, we've not got a key, have we? Or is it same key again? Is it one key fits all in this house? There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven. Oh. No, do it or what?
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Oh, this is so cool.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh my god, this is so cool. A pop-up book in a game. I have never seen anything like this before in my life. That is amazing. If somebody had just said, Weave, there's a pop-up book in this game and you can actually do all the little pop-up parts, I'd have just bought a game just because of that. Could have been a game about anything and I'd have still bought it. That is amazing.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
bit glitchy. Milton again. Gets everywhere, that kid. Fort Calvin. Oh. That photograph up here. That said something about Calvin on it. Calvin Finch died September 23rd, 1961. Born April 25th, 1958. Does that say? Oh, what? Yeah, 1950 or 58. If it was 58, that means he only lived till he was 3. Oh, that's pretty sad. Don't really look like a 3-year-old's bedroom. Maybe we were 13. Might have said 50.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Calvin and Sam, right. Not quite sure where this Sam comes into it.
And that he never talked about him.
This is bloody awesome.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Yeah. So cool.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
He can actually put his leg up, back, forwards. I'm actually doing that with his leg. That's so cool. Oh,
My brother said
you do
he'd
both
die before
legs.
he ate another mushroom.
Both
And he
analog
did.
sticks. That's so cool.
At
Oh,
Barbara's
wow.
funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think
This is
Calvin
awesome.
always wanted to fly.
Definitely won't be swinging there though.
Dinner's ready. Come in.
Oh, is this how he
But that
died?
day,
Oh no.
He finally made up his mind to do it.
Oh no.
I told him going around was impossible.
Oh what?
Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Sending me eyes funny this. Oh dear.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Can't make it. Can I make it?
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Am I meant to be trying to go all the way around then? I think I am because...
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, he's done it! He did it! He's done it! Whoa! What is
The day he made
happening?
up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Just played out a child's death. So anyway, what we got here? So I want to know where Sam fits in. So Sam, I don't get it. Odin had Edith. Edith's Odin's daughter. That's the great grandma. So then she had I don't get it. I don't get it. Suppose it'll make sense soon. I don't really understand it. Right, so
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
right, so Edie, your grandma Edie, is Sven's daughter. She must be Calvin and Sam's mum. Right. Ooh. Play then. House is so amazing. So anyway guys, I'm gonna leave it here, part 2. Join me in part 3 when we find out what's at the end of that tunnel. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in next episode. See you there.